What's up, guys? I remember about a week ago we brought up this idea of plucking out techniques from your forms to work on. And so let's do a little series right now on each form, identify the pluck out moves, and we will maybe pick 3 for the first 4 forms. And I think that'll be really useful. So if you didn't see that before, the idea is you have this form, you're reasonably good at most of the stuff in it right off the bat, but then there are things unique to each form, little oddball moves, things you haven't done before. Pluck those out. Do massive reps on just those things. You plug them back in, and you have dramatically improved your performance. Very efficient way to train. All right. So now, right now, we're going to do form 1, and we're going to identify what are the things that need to be plucked out of here. And we're going to look at the scissor block. We are going to look at the stack and the side kick, and then we are going to look at the squashing technique that we land in when we're done in that little sequence right there. Okay, so let's go over together. All right, so first of all, the scissor block. Ready, position. What I'm going to do is let me get a little bit of an angle here. I'm going to take my right hand, and I'm going to cross it up here across my chest, and I'm going to reach straight down with the left. Stepping back with the left foot, square stance. What happens now is that my left hand will come around in a circle and stop on my center. My right hand will follow the path of a low block and stop over my knee. Here, the arms pass by each other. Low block always goes on the inside. Middle block goes on the outside. So when we do those two together, they pair nicely because you can do them both properly without interfering with what the other hand is doing. Notice the finished position, low block by the knee, middle block by the center line, not over here. I don't want to leave this open, okay? All right, so let's do some reps on now. Let's go 5 times on this right hand down. So ready? We wrap up. It's okay to pause here. Think about how you want to start, get into position. But eventually, you'd want to not stop at that point. So you would go here and then here, but it would all be one movement. All right, so that's 3. So 2 more times. Ready, 4, and back, and 5. Nice job. In the form, it does occur the other way too, where you end up doing left hand down. So let's take that, and I like to practice these things in context. So in the form, if you are going from a punch left and you're headed down the middle, do it that way, right? So punch left, that hand comes up, other hand comes down, left foot moves down the middle, and you're into your scissor motion. And then we just rewind ourselves back to this low punch left, wrap up, and 2. As you're stepping, get your arms in the right position is important because you want to be covered. If you freeze me halfway through this technique, I've got a nice little guard here. It's not only the cross for the block we're about to do, but it's also a cover that is used as you move through the technique. All right, here, let's go again. The scissor, and one more time. Boom. Okay, so let's move on to the stack and the side kick in the 3rd bar. So what we're going to do for the stack is we're going to reach out with our fists until our arms are straight. All right, so I've come around, I'm in this punch here. What I'm going to do is reach towards you guys with my palms in toward each other, right, like this, so my arms are straight, and then I'm going to crank in and stack my hands on my rear hip as I chamber up my front leg. That all will happen at the same moment. So I'm going to go out, that's independent, and then I crank in and chamber up at the same time. Check out the position of this on the belt. It's a regular fist on the belt with the second fist stacked on top, kind of a cup and saucer situation there, okay? All right, here, out, up into the chamber. I drive out my side kick, getting my arms just into a nice guarded position, counterbalancing with this left hand. And then we're gonna save that elbow technique for our third move. So let's just do 5 of those from the stack, okay? So out, stack, side kick, good. Out, stack, side kick, good. Out, stack, side kick, good. All right, other side, always do both sides. Out, stack. By the way, do both sides even if the form doesn't ask you to do the move on both sides. Just good to do. Out, in, kick, back. And we're doing these together. Hopefully you're with me, right? We're out, in. These videos should be a workout. And down. And let's go one more time. We're out, we're in, kicking, and landing. Very next technique is to strike with your elbow. And when you throw your elbow strike, your hand and your elbow will meet. But you want to emphasize the action of the elbow. Think about if you were grabbing someone and then striking them with your elbow. It wouldn't be that your elbow was out there and that you grabbed their head and you like started smashing it into your elbow, right? It would be that you grab a hold of them, but boom, right? It's the throwing of the elbow that's the emphasized part of the technique. So you go up on one leg, you reach, you get this elbow ready, and throw it, and it should make some sound, right? Here, pet peeve of mine is when this gets sloppy looking, you know. Here's what it is. It's a fist right into the crook of your elbow, fingertips come to your other elbow, thumb tucked in, nice and neat, okay? Raise that up shoulder level, not like you're holding the baby, right up here, all right? So we've just done our kick, and bang. Square your shoulders, do it again, bang, throw the elbow, 4th time, bang. See, I'm bringing the arm back, but emphasizing the power on the elbow. So the other side, here. Notice I'm throwing this from the belt, guys. Good. 3, and 4, and 5. All right, nice job. So you've got those 3. You plug them back in to your form now, and when you get to those techniques, you will remember, and after a while, your nervous system will remember too, and you'll do it. It'll be on autopilot, but it'll be done the right way.